The member for Kooyong.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. I refer to the comments of Kevin Bracken, President of the Victorian Trades Hall Council and member of the Port Melbourne branch of the Labor Party, that, in relation to the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Centre on September 11, 2001, and I quote, "I believe the official story is a conspiracy theory that doesn't stand up to scientific scrutiny." If the Prime Minister finds these comments as offensive as most right-thinking Australians, what action will the Prime Minister take to discipline Mr Bracken and send a message to others that such remarks are unacceptable?
Order. 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 The House will come to order. The member for Dixon. Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, and I thank the member for what I understand to be his first question and congratulate him for his election to this place. He follows in distinguished shoes for Petro Georgiou's contributions to this House, about which we were only talking just yesterday. On his question, obviously I don't agree with the remarks. Obviously they are stupid and wrong. I think the member was in the House yesterday when I gave my Prime Minister's statement on Afghanistan. I would refer him to that. That is my view, obviously. It is the view of the Labor Party. If the member wants to research our policy that goes through our national conferences and other places, then he will find that outlined our view about the conflict in Afghanistan and why Australia is there. As the member, I think, would probably be aware, the Labor Party is a large organisation. People join it as individuals. We don't dictate what people think. Neither does the Liberal Party, in my understanding.
Prime Minister resume her seat. Order. Order. The House will come to order. The Manager of Opposition Business on a point of order.
Mr Speaker, the Prime Minister was asked what action she would take to send a message, and I ask you to bring her to that part of the question.
Order. The House will come to order. As has often been the case, what I'm about to say will set me aside from the rest of the House, because I simply say to the Manager of Opposition Business that, having learnt my lesson in the last parliament, I did not rule the question out of order on the basis that it would appear that in the last parliament there was a very broad interpretation of what interests the Prime Minister had in party political matters. Now, having said that, I think that what I've heard of the response I would gather as being directly relevant to the question. Again, I refer my remarks about the difference between a direct answer and direct relevance. The Prime Minister has the call.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I was making the simple point that the Labor Party is a large organisation, and one would expect that there would be individuals in a large organisation who have views that I view as wrong and I view this view as wrong. However, can I also say this? I think what the member is asking for, I'd ask him to contemplate the standard he's setting here. If it is the intention of the Leader of the Opposition to expel every individual from the Liberal Party who makes a stupid statement, I'll start sending him a weekly list, Mr Speaker. I'll start sending him a weekly list. And presumably mouthwashes right on the top of it now.
Prime Minister will resume her seat.